Previously on Big Brother 6, the house united with the hope of eliminating James.
You guys have hopes of winning in this game one day. You gotta get him out of the way.
And America sent Kaser back into the house.
Kaser is back in the game after receiving an overwhelming 82% of the vote.
I missed you guys.
It was a battle of endurance in the head of household competition.
I just really want HOH.
And after 14 hours, Jen made a promise to Kaser.
So, Jen, you have your word?
We're backdooring James.
Yeah, but who's going on?
Maggie and somebody? Swear on my life. Thanks, Kaser.
At the nomination ceremony, Jennifer broke her word to put up 2 of her own.
I have chosen to nominate Rachel and Janelle.
But promised Kaser that the plan to backdoor James was still in play.
Give me some assurance that everything's going to go according to plan.
The House played for the power of veto and set the stage to evict James.
Somebody needs to get the power of veto in order to put James up there.
Rachel, you win the power of veto.
But the friendship began to rethink their strategy.
Who do you want off, Kaser or James? Get Kaser up. Kaser. Kaser.
At the veto meeting, Jennifer betrayed Kaser and shocked the House.
And I nominate Kaser.
Who will be evicted, Kaser or Janelle? And with the House divided once again, who will win the next head of household? Find out live tonight on Big Brother 6.
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen. Welcome to Big Brother 6. It's day 47, and from promises made to promises broken, it has been a roller coaster week in the Big Brother house. After last week's eviction, the house seemed united against James. In a grueling 14-hour head of household competition, it came down to Jennifer and Kaser. After assuring Kaser she would help get James out of the house, Jennifer won HOH and then went back on her word. First, she nominated 2 house guests from Kaser's alliance, Rachel and Janelle. But when Rachel won the golden power of veto, Jennifer shocked everyone by nominating Kaser, the house guest that America voted back into the game just last week. Is Kaser's return to the Big Brother house quickly coming to an end? Or will Janelle find herself walking out the front door? And the house guests have no idea that this is a double eviction week. In a Big Brother first, whoever wins head of household tonight must immediately nominate 2 house guests for eviction. And in less than 48 hours, another player will walk out the door and a new HOH will be crowned. We'll be surprising the house guests with the double eviction a little later on. But first, Kaser's nomination sent the house into a tailspin. With tensions already high, Jennifer's betrayal pushed some of the house guests over the edge.
I'm going to use the veto to save myself.
I've thought about this a lot, and I nominate Kaser.
That's what I expected. Today was the veto ceremony, and Jenny put me up on the block. It is shocking. The way that she decides to play the game is very filthy, and she's convinced herself it's okay. I have no respect for her.
Amazing.
I guess I'm here for another week. I was really shocked, especially the way my luck has been going in this game, but I just had a feeling they were gonna strike back at Kaser like he struck at them.
James is shocked. James, I can't move.
All the way up until this week, the friendship group has played this game by sticking to promises, but this week, we decided as a group to go back on a promise that we had made with Kaser.
Jen, you did a great job.
You did a great job. Give me a hug.
Hey, Jenny. Are you proud of yourself? Do you feel like you've accomplished something?
Sure.
No, seriously, how does it feel?
We made a deal, I broke it completely. It was halfway at first, and now it's just completely broken. One promise.
You break every condition of the deal, every single one of them. You can't even hold true to a single condition.
You believe this was planned from the second I told you you had my word in the pressure cooker, and that's all there is to it.
In the kitchen, I called Jennifer out. I wanted to know what I did to justify them completely stabbing me in the back like this.
You won't be nominated, you won't be a pawn, you won't be put up if power veto's won. Whatever you want me to do, I will do it. You're safe.
Hey, Jenny.
Things change on a dime.
I handed the HOH over to you. I handed it over. I said, you know what? Take it. And this is what you do.
You have my word, Kaser, I swear on my life.
Yeah.
And you were crying and stuff?
Can you cry on cue like that all the time? Because that was pretty good. It was so heartfelt that I actually felt bad.
You're not going to believe a word I say anymore. I understand that.
I want
and
to
that's
believe.
totally understandable.
I want just how I wanted to believe in the HOH competition.
But I totally
truly
understand that now you're
wanted
never going to believe a word I say, and I.
Well, obviously, because you gave your word and then you went back on it like 5 hours later.
I'm thoroughly amused, really. I am. If you think I'm mad, I'm not mad. I'm amused.
I felt like I was talking to a brick wall. Not Maggie, nor April, nor Yvette, nor Jenny can tell me what took place this week and why. Jen has not only stabbed me in the back, she's stabbed the entire team in the back. It's despicable.
I know I don't know what happened last week. All I want to do is get James out.
She broke her promise. She promised you that she would
I
put up
gave
2
her
people.
HOH and she sends me home.
It was a group deal, as I know you keep blaming Jennifer, and we are all to blame.
Well, because she looked him in the face and said, I swear on everything, just give me HOH.
April, I don't care what's happened in this house in the last month or 6 weeks. Now, I'm a strategical player, and I've been playing strategical since the day I got here. But there's no secret that someone in here has never won an event. That hasn't really competed in many events. And they threaten, they yell. You and Jen's probability of winning $1 million out the door, and all the shots of you winning $500,000 out the door.
Howie, cool.
You are target number 1.
I don't care.
When I win the HOH Thursday, you're up and you're out of here. My main objective is I want to rip the friendship apart psychologically and mentally. April's an emotional, dumb player. And that right there, lets me know that I can reach her emotionally because she's so stupid. If I attack her personally, maybe I can scare them all and break them up.
I don't
And
care.
you'll be stuck in the sequester house with me.
I don't
Bad move, dumbass.
I don't care.
We wanted to take the lies and deception out of this game, and you didn't
I
want
don't
to
know
do
why
that.
it's all about me, but put me up.
Nice
I don't
Howie,
care.
Nice
Vote
Howie
me
is
out.
no longer a nice guy anymore. Your partner wins HOH, you're all of a sudden powerful, hanging with the bully and running with it. I don't give a anymore. It's no secret that I'm a dominant player in this game and people are coming after me. I've been considerate, with April shouting out her big mouth all the time, and I never really, shot back at her. Because of my fear that I'll get put up, because if you talk, you're gonna get nominated or evicted. I've been nice Howie, I got nothing to lose anymore. Nice Howie is done.
Howie, please.
It's bottom line.
Howie.
You're gonna walk around in eggshells? Oh, if you say the wrong thing, we still got the votes. Well, I don't give a anymore either. You're stuck with me here or in the sequester house and deal with it now. You made a bad decision, honey.
Howie.
I didn't make the decision.
I thought you did because you were a group, right?
No more cigarettes, no doggy.
Let it go.
It's ridiculous.
He's like mean.
Hey, you're gonna play dirty, I'm gonna play as dirty as it gets in this house. Believe me.
Okay.
It's hurricane season.
He's looking like the idiot here.
At least he doesn't look like a liar.
Janelle, you've lied in here. And
No, I have not,
yes, you
April.
Have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Win an event around here and shock me. Shock the hell out of me. Do it.
I don't care.
No more $1 million, no more 500.
Who has the better life outside of here, you or I? I think I do. Way better.
Yeah, you stuck with you and your fat hubby and your ugly dog? I'm so jealous, honey.
Howie decided to not only personally attack me, but personally attack my husband and my dog. It's just sad that somebody would say something about someone's family when they're not here to defend themselves.
Please, Lord, please do not let him get to me.
It was horrible what he was saying about my family. That's just not nice at all.
Please give me the strength to make it through this. Amen.
We'll see more of this explosive fallout when we return. Coming up, tonight's live eviction. Which house guest will be heading home, Kaser or Janelle? It's getting extremely personal in the Big Brother house. With people fuming over Jennifer's nominations, some house guests could not hold back their true feelings any longer.
Rachel, you're so beautiful.
Thanks, Janie. So are you.
Maggie, you're such a bitch.
I've been so nice this entire game, and there's no need to be nice to them anymore.
Jennifer, you look like a clown.
I don't care what you think, Janelle.
And guess what? I don't care what you think.
I love Janie's tactics. She's really annoyed these people, and that's what I want to do in a nutshell. I want to get them so psychologically, mentally, and unpsyched up that come competition time, they're going to forget what they're doing there and why they're there.
You're drunk.
Excuse me?
You're drunk.
I am not.
Please, you can't even look straight.
Yes, I can, April. Thank you very much.
No, you can't, Janelle. Thank you very much.
You gold-digging bitch!
There's a cat fight between the buxom blonde and the busted blonde.
Gold-digging bitch!
She knows she's a slut. They're just trying to get you riled up.
Oh, I know.
You gold-digging little whore.
No, I don't think so.
You most certainly are, Bo.
You are.
You're a whore! You dead older man!
Bo gets out of control when he drinks. Janelle's walking around the house like a diva, and they're pretty much telling the truth about each other, but no drunk wants to hear the truth about themselves.
Gold-digging whore!
I am. You don't like Ferrari.
What's going on in there?
Bo and Janelle are fighting.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Bitch!
Go act yourself. Go act like yourself, bitch. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You're what?
Yeah.
You're what?
Myself. Get out of here, yourself. Your ass. You fire the hell, bitch!
It's so easy to screw with Bo because he's such a little bitch.
I hate you!
Bo, go upstairs a second with me. Bo, listen
No.
to me. Bo, come with me a second. Come with me a second.
Good job, baby. Good job. You okay?
Howie, I hate him.
You get him.
It's her fault.
Bo, I know you don't give a... Look at me a second. Bo. Do you realize that now you've made yourself a target? I know you don't care, but care for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna vote to evict Janelle because she doesn't even deserve to be here, period.
She does not deserve to be here.
No.
We're gonna fall apart because of some dumb bitch? Okay, but we're gonna fall apart because of her.
We're not falling apart.
Yeah, we are. We look like a freaking train wreck. Look at you.
Wait, April's out there. I gotta go get her. Hold on.
I'll come with you.
Hurricane Howie's gonna ravage and circle and follow April around, get them in such an uproar. You know, 1 + 1 will be, they won't be able to think straight. Busto! The buxom blonde and the busted blonde, they're both up. Hey, I don't care, but can I call you Busto for short? I don't care if you want me. Instead of busted blonde, I'll just call you Busto.
Guys, y'all are so immature. It's like embarrassing.
Immaturity is my specialty.
You guys are the ones that started all this drama. Just remember that, April.
You can't compete the soup without the smokes, can you? You'd be like kind
Can
of
you compete without your fingers?
I'm missing a pinky and I damaged my ring finger. And April's making fun of my hand. You know, that's my game. I can dish it out and I can take it.
That was a low blow, April.
Oh my God, he has low blood. My husband, my dog,
You can't reach me.
my family.
No game of God!
You think that you can low blow me and I'm gonna
Yes,
cry?
absolutely.
And I'm gonna break
yes,
down?
100%.
No.
Yes,
no,
you will.
No.
give me the strength today.
How do you feel that America hates you, April? America's Choice came back in the game and you targeted him, and America wanted him and not you, and so now they probably hate you. The big bosom, busted blonde. Busto for short. America's cheering against April. I'm rooting against her. Pepperoni be barking for you, maybe. You want to mess with Rambo John Jay? Then you better expect to pay. They drew first blood, not me. They drew first blood. You messed with the wrong house guest, Busto. I swear to God, I'm a husband, I'm a Bible, I'm a pepperoni. You've sworn a lot of things. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt you, Busto. Hey, we making pizza tonight, guys? Want to make some of that homemade pizza that we made, James?
We don't have eggs.
Oh, yeah, so we don't got pepperoni either. We get pepperoni for that. What about an ugly dog? I want a pepperoni pizza. Where can I get some pepperoni for it, huh? Huh? Woo! I am reaching her in the deepest, darkest places. I kind of feel sorry for you, Busto, but only about this much.
He's saying things that's not right.
He keeps saying, I'm gonna eat your dog, pepperoni pizza. I mean, I can only hold up for so long.
Don't talk about my dog. Don't talk about my family, because they are not here to defend themselves.
It's very easy to fall apart in this house. And I'll be damned if we lose this game or if we lose focus because of personal attacks.
A group of us came together in this house, being underestimated, being the weaklings. We stayed together, and we're taking out a big threat out of this house. And now, we're doing what they did, and we're falling apart. Jen stood up in the house 15 hours almost to keep us together. I want us to honestly stick together. We have a room to walk away to, and we might not have it next week. So for the next 4 days, let them be so wired about hating us on Thursday that they can't even concentrate on the game and they can't get HOH. Let them feed off each other and go nuts.
Coming up, the house guests will learn that this is a double eviction week. After winning the head of household competition, the new HOH must immediately nominate 2 people for eviction live. And within 48 hours, another house guest will be sent packing. How will the house guests react to this latest surprise? But first, of the 10 remaining house guests, only 7 are able to cast a vote this evening. Jennifer, the current HOH, is not eligible to vote. Neither are the 2 nominees, Kaser and Janelle. Let's go to the diary room where Bo, James, and Rachel share their thoughts on the 2 nominees.
I think if the other house guests are gunning for either Kaser or Janelle, it's a toss-up. They're both good competitors.
I don't really like anybody in here except for Yvette, so Janelle is just another person that's kind of in between me and staying here.
I don't really care about Janelle. We have had our words with each other, and, she doesn't really exist to me.
Janelle's a strong competitor. She's also very strong-willed.
The reason why I would want to get rid of Kaser this week is because he's pretty much creating his own army against us, the friendship.
Keeping Kaser in the house may take a little heat off of me and of Howie.
As much as I feel I have all this reason to hate Kaser, Kaser is the type of person I feel that can admit he makes mistakes and can learn from other people's knowledge. I definitely respect Kaser as a player.
At this point, I'm voting whatever's in my gut.
Welcome back to Big Brother 6. It's now time to talk with Jennifer, the current head of household, who is alone in the HOH bedroom. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Now, keep in mind, your fellow housemates cannot hear this conversation, so please feel free to say whatever you like.
Okay.
Now, in the pressure cooker, you gave Kaser your word that you would nominate 2 people from your alliance. You also told Kaser you would not put him on the chopping block. Why did you go back on both promises?
The first promise of not putting Kaser or Rachel up on the block was initially said when it was just the 3 of us. And the second that they didn't let go immediately, the deal was off. As far as putting up 2 of my own group members, I really did feel I was going to do that. He never gave me a second option. I thought about it after I left the pressure cooker, and I realized that if I did that, his group would have more votes in the end, and I couldn't trust them after what happened last week.
And then putting him up?
Putting him up was actually my group's decision. It kind of shocked me, but I went with it, and I decided it was a good decision instead of James.
Jennifer, you admitted to lying in the house. Is lying part of your strategy?
Initially, when I walked into the house, it wasn't, but I mean, I didn't completely rule it out. It doesn't say in the rule book that you can't lie.
You went from flying under the radar to making a decision that turned the house upside down. What changed everything?
I didn't plan on flying under the radar, and it kind of worked against me as we progressed in the house because people were saying they were going to nominate me since I really wasn't playing the game. So I decided to step it up a notch.
Now, considering all that has happened, where does James now stand in this game? Is he an ally or is he a target?
Nobody in the house completely trusts James, especially our group. I would want to nominate him next week, but I have no choice since I can't compete for HOH. We thought we had better hope with James than Kaser, and you know what? If he ends up going in the other group, then we weren't any worse off than we were keeping Kaser.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer, and you can head back downstairs to the living room.
Thanks, Julie.
You're welcome. Whose time in the Big Brother house is coming to an end? For now, let's go back to the diary room and listen in on Maggie, April, Yvette, and Howie.
Janie and Kaser are probably my next closest friends in the house, especially Janie. If she goes, I'll be sad.
Reasons to get rid of Janelle are that she's got this incredible luck. I can see her eventually winning HOH.
I have absolutely zero respect for Janelle. We know all of Janelle's weaknesses, which there are a lot.
Janelle is funny because she only cares about herself, and the things that come out of her mouth, they leave you dumbstruck.
Kaser has always been there to console me. I can just talk to Kaser on a different level than I can some of the other people in the house.
I want to keep Kaser in the house because he creates the fear of the Big Brother gods in the Nerd Herd and in James.
Kaser has claimed to be the leader of 3 other people. With those 4, that is a powerful group.
Tonight's live eviction is just moments away. Who will be walking out the front door? Kaser, the graphic designer from Irvine, California, or Janelle, the cocktail waitress from Miami Beach, Florida? Last week, America voted and Kaser triumphantly returned to the Big Brother house with 82% of the vote. But the only votes that will count tonight are the ones of his fellow housemates. Let's head into the living room and talk with everybody. Hello, house guests.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing great, Julie. Great all week.
Well, I don't know if that's true, Howie, but right now I want to focus on the 2 nominees, Kaser and Janelle. You will now have the opportunity to say some final words to your housemates. Kaser, what would you like to say?
Well, I'd like to begin by thanking America for so graciously voting me back into this house. And on that same note, I would like to apologize to them for what has transpired this week. It's been a rough week for all of us, but I handed over the HOH, and in turn, now I'm being voted out, potentially. And for that, I'm truly sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaser. Janelle, what would you like to say?
I would just like to say thank you to my friends and family for watching the show, and to the house guests, I'd like to say that I haven't lied or deceived in this game, and look where it's gotten me once again. However, if I leave this house tonight, I leave with a clear conscience. And to me, that's worth way more than $500,000.
Thank you, Janelle. And I'll be back in a few moments to reveal the voting results. When we return, will Kaser or Janelle be leaving the house for good? And later, how will the house react when they learn that this is a double eviction week? Before the night is over, 2 more people will be going on the chopping block live. Welcome back. In just a few moments, I will reveal the voting results. Who will be evicted from the Big Brother house, Kaser or Janelle? Let's go back to the living room and find out. House guests, the votes are in. Just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have 1 minute to say goodbye, gather their belongings, and walk out the front door. By a unanimous vote, Kaser, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Oh, sorry, Ray. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Thanks for clubbing me.
Well, oh, man.
Okay.
I'll see you soon, buddy. I love
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Bye, Kaser. Take care.
Bye, Kaser.
Guys, enjoy yourselves.
Bye, Kaser. Let me see you sing a song.
What up, Kaser?
Bye, Kaser. Take care.
I'll see you soon, buddy.
Bye, Kaser.
Farewell.
Bye.
What up, Kaser?
I can't believe you sacked me right now.
Sorry.
Here we are again.
Once again.
Come on in, Kaser.
Hi.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. Shh. We're live. What time is it? We're live. Fudge.
Go ahead and kiss me then.
Sorry, you.
It's only 5:36.
It's craziness in the Big Brother house.
No. You've been drinking. You've been drinking with the Whipple.
Kaser, last week, America voted to put you back in the house. You were
Yes.
given a second chance.
Yes, it was.
So why are you sitting here tonight?
I trusted the untrustworthy, apparently. We were in the box for 14 hours, duking it out. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough information to know that these people were going to betray me. I put everything into them. I wanted to gain the respect, and in turn, they turned on me because they felt, I guess, I was a strong player. So no trust, no respect in the end. But I couldn't have done it any better. I was in there for a long time, and Jennifer was crying about wanting to take the HOH.
You were so focused on getting rid of James. Do you think you underestimated the strength of the other team?
I don't know if I underestimated them or not, but I feel as though I wanted to play the game a certain way, and that's how I ended up leaving the game. I didn't want to lose my integrity, and if that's what they, if integrity and honesty doesn't mean anything to them, then that's not my fault, and that's it.
Well, let me congratulate you once again on winning America's Choice. As you know, more than 5 million votes were cast. What you don't know is that you got 82% of that vote. How does it make you feel? You got so much support.
I've got chills. I'm speechless. Honestly, I wanted to come out here and play the game. I have a love for the game. I wasn't here to trick people and make them feel bad. And I feel that, and that's what hurts the most, that I was duped into thinking that I can trust these people because I poured so much into them. When they were feeling bad, I was there for them. And in turn, they just came back, to bite me. And that was very unfortunate.
Well, in the event that you were the one evicted tonight, your housemates taped some goodbye messages, so let's listen to what they have to say.
This ain't the end of the road. I miss you. I love you. I know you miss me and love me already. And, I'll see you soon, buddy.
I think that you are one of the smartest people I've ever met. And I love your compassion towards people. And I'm gonna miss the way you gave advice on all my stuff in life.
You played a great game, but, someone's also got to play dirty. You guys can't be the only one to do so.
And last week, you and your pawns, you took out my queen. And this week, me and my pieces, we took out the king.
I did not intentionally lie to you in the pressure cooker. I did not look you in the face and think, I am completely gonna break this deal with Kaser the second I step out of this box. So to me, that's not lying. I ended up breaking my word, is what I did.
What do you think?
They can think what they want. I saw it differently, and I know James was upset, but we had to do what we had to do, and unfortunately my team didn't follow through with the orders. So I kind of got the short end of the stick when I came back in. So.
Okay, sir. We'll see you back here on September 20th for the finale when we crown the winner of Big Brother 6.
I look forward to it.
So do I.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Kaser will be joining me tomorrow morning on The Early Show on CBS. Plus, every Friday morning, don't miss the secret scenes from Big Brother 6. And if you have a question for Kaser, you can talk to him live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on House Calls, the Big Brother talk show at CBS.com. Next, it's the ultimate battle for power. Who will be the new head of household? Welcome back. Jennifer's time as head of household is almost over. Tonight, a new HOH will come into power. Free from the threat of eviction, that person must put 2 house guests on the chopping block. And as a surprise twist, the new HOH will learn that they must make those nominations immediately after the competition live. Who will win head of household? Let's find out. House guests, the power is up for grabs. Jennifer, as outgoing HOH, you are not allowed to compete. Tonight's game is called Face the Facts. You've each been given a 5-sided device with the faces of 4 evicted house guests: Eric, Ashleah, Michael, and Sarah. You will only use the 5th side of the device if your answer is none of the above. I'm going to read you a series of questions about Big Brother competitions. When I say, "Answers, please," you must reveal your answer. The answer will be one of the 4 evicted house guests or none of the above. If you answer incorrectly, you will be eliminated. The last player standing will be the new head of household. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yes. Yes.
Good luck, house guests.
Thanks, Julie.
First question. Which evicted house guest won the sold-out competition to watch the film 4 Brothers? Answers, please. The correct answer is Sarah. Everyone got it right. Everyone stays in the game. Please reset. Thank you. Next question. In the veto competition, High and Dry, which house guest finished in 2nd place? Answers, please. The correct answer is Michael. Once again, everyone got it right. Everyone please reset. Moving on to question 3. In the food competition, Snack Shack from Hell, which house guest ate the snails and noodles? Answers, please. Maggie, I need an answer. The correct answer is none of the above. No one ate snails and noodles. Maggie, you're out. Everyone else is safe. Please reset. In the food competition, Will spell for food. Who passed on the word jalapeno? Answers, please. Howie, I need an answer. The correct answer is Sarah. Everyone got it right? Everyone stays in the game. Please reset. Question 5. After the HOH competition majority rules, which house guest handed over the HOH key to Kaser? Answers, please. April, I need an answer. The correct answer is Eric. Everyone stays in the game. Moving on. Please reset. In the veto competition, rectangled, which evicted house guest untangled the orange rope? Answers, please. correct answer is Ashleah. I'm sorry, Howie, you've been eliminated. Please reset and step down. I'm sorry, Vet, you also have been eliminated.
Rope was never taken off.
Which evicted house guest misspelled 2 words in the food competition will spell for food? Answers, please. The correct answer is none of the above. No one misspelled 2 words. James, Rachel, I'm sorry, both of you have been eliminated. Please step down. Bo, Janelle, and April, we are moving on to the tiebreaker. Please grab your chalkboards. Now, I'm going to ask a question. The answer is going to be a number. The person who comes closest to the correct number without going over will be the new HOH. If you all go over, the number that's closest to the correct answer will determine the winner. Are you ready? How many light bulbs did it take to spell sold out in the luxury competition? House guests, I need your answers. Janelle, you're upside down. April, show me your answer. The correct number is 286 lights. Janelle, congratulations. For the first time, you are the head of household. Jennifer, please hand over the key to the HOH bedroom. House guests, listen carefully. I need Janelle to go immediately to the diary room. Everyone else, please take a seat inside in the living room.
Right there, I just wrote it.
Nice, Shady! Super Bowl, baby! House guest? After you.
I got the door out.
The house guests have no idea, but in the next 48 hours, another person will be evicted. Right now, I'm going to explain to Janelle her responsibilities as head of household, one of which will start immediately. Janelle? Janelle, again, congratulations on winning head of household.
She had 300, shut it upside down, and we told her to come back.
Can you hear me, Janelle? Okay, you don't need to unplug your microphone, Janelle. Now listen up. As you know, things in the Big Brother house can move very fast, and tonight is no exception. This is a double eviction week. Over the next 48 hours, one more house guest will be evicted. As HOH, it's your responsibility to nominate 2 of your housemates for eviction. Okay. Usually you have some time to decide who you want to nominate, but tonight it's a little different. That's because you must make those nominations right now.
Right now?
You will only have a few minutes to decide who to put on the chopping block. You will stay in the diary room until it is time to announce your nominations. Janelle, I'll be back in a few minutes, and you will then go out to the living room and reveal your nominations to your housemates.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. How will the house guests react to the surprise nominations, and who will Janelle put on the chopping block? Find out next. Before the break, Janelle became the new head of household, and in just a moment, she has to decide which house guest to nominate for eviction. It's all part of the double eviction week that continues on a special edition of Big Brother this Saturday at 8. Another house guest will be evicted and a new head of household will come into power. For now, let's go back to the living room and give the news of the double eviction to the house guests. Hello again, everyone. I want to congratulate everyone for making it to the halfway point. Good job. Now, as you all know, it is a summer of secrets, and I have another surprise for you. Janelle is the new head of household, but her reign is going to be cut short. Why? Because this is a double eviction week.
Howie, relax.
In less than 48 hours, another house guest will be evicted, while another will be crowned HOH. To start off this intense 2 days of competition, Janelle will join you in the living room and announce her nominations for eviction right now. Let's send the HOH into the living room. Hi, Janelle.
Hi, Julie.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I need you to go to the living room right now.
Thank you.
America, thank you. Good job, Janie.
Thanks.
House guests, Janelle will now announce her nominations. Janelle, who is your first nominee?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, please take a seat in one of the nomination chairs. Janelle, who is your second nominee?
Maggie.
Maggie, please take a seat in the other nomination chair. Thank you, Janelle.
You're welcome, Julie.
Who will be the next person to leave the Big Brother house, and how will the veto impact the nominations? Find out Saturday at 8. For now, we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
Yes!
Bye-bye, bitches.
Still live. Relax, Janie, relax. What did I say? Say that the other day?
I knew it. I knew it.
You get it. You dribbled it. What did I tell you that? I told you that. Listen.
Oh.
Nuts.